Okay, so I just thought I'd get on here and express how I feel about this whole everything is surrounding and based off of racism. Racism this, racist that, etc. etc. And I know when someone's trying to race bait me or get me to dislike or hate someone or something. I'm not a child, I'm far from naive, and I damn sure never been gullible. And I'm not about to play into this bullshit. Never have and never would. Um, I have no known enemies, and the enemies that I do have are of my own race. Ain't that ironic? How society or someone, whoever is a visible hand, is trying to get us to fight amongst each other, trying to get us to hate the white man, trying to get the white man to hate us even more, trying to get the Chinese to hate us, trying to get us to hate the Chinese, etc., etc. Don't y'all see there's someone pulling the strings to all of this? You know, trying to get us to hurt each other, trying to get us to get rid of each other. You know, and I'm not about to play their game. And I say they because I know it's someone of it's a someone of a behind the scene, someone that's behind the scenes that's creating this diversion, this division amongst the human race. Yes, and I said the human race. We are one. When it's all said and done, we are one. We bleed and we die the same. You understand? Color and race, our background and upbringing might not be the same, but all of that is irrelevant. We are all one. Collectively speaking, subconsciously speaking, we are all one. Um, yeah, back to what I was saying. So, I never really had a problem with white people or people of a Caucasian race, should I say. I never did. Probably had one or two, three run-ins with people that, you know, didn't like my race or the color of my skin or just didn't like me. And let me tell you what I was told back in the day, and I read something back in the day. An enemy is not considered an enemy unless he take action against you. He or she takes action against you. Now, when I say that, that means you can look, you can talk all the fuck you want. Excuse my language. Don't put your motherfucking hands on me. As long as you don't put your hands on me, everything is called expected. We're good. It's good. You feel me? I can't help that you don't like me. That's not my concern. It's not my concern. You know, it really, really isn't. You know, my job is to live, breathe, shit, and die. You know, and in between time, live my life and do me. I mean, it's not my concern about you having a what you call a discomfort towards me. It has nothing to do with me. It really doesn't. You know, that's your own insecurity, your own flaws, your own inferiority. Inferiority. It has nothing to do with me. You feel me? And like I said, like what, at least 2% of racist people I have ran into. The rest are people of my own race. And yes, I am African American, obviously. You can tell. And most people I have ran into that have gave me the most trouble, that have done me in, that have hurted me, that have made me cry, that have talked about me, that have did me wrong are my own people. And isn't that crazy? And it seems like I'm the only person that will speak up about that. It's like you can't be black and chastise another black person. You can't, put a black person in their place because you're black. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like if you're disrespectful, if you're ignorant, if you're being trifling, if you're stepping out of place, if you're doing something you shouldn't be doing, then of course I'm going to speak my piece. Of course I'm going to speak up about. Of course I'm going to give and put in my 2 cents. I have the right to. Just because we are the same race don't mean a goddamn thing. Period, point blank. This is like if a child is being disobedient. You're supposed to discipline them, right? Exactly. And this is what I do to my people, my race, my people. When I see them doing stuff they should be doing, like that whole riot thing and that whole breaking in entry and selling drugs, I'm against all of that. I have never sold a drug, not a day in my life. I don't believe in it. You know why? And definitely don't believe in selling to my own people. That's a genocide in itself. Killing off your own people. Come on now. Come on. And I damn sure don't believe in abortion. Again, not for my race. We are already a minority, so why in the hell would I want to get rid of my own people? You see what I'm saying? But people got a problem with me when I say I'm against abortion. Yes, I'm against abortion. I'm against abortion regardless. I don't care what's your race. I don't care what's your race. That's a universal genocide. Okay, I don't care if you think you have the right to do so. It's murder. No matter how you're trying to look at it, no matter how you're trying to figure it out, no matter how you're trying to write it off, no matter how you're trying to spin it, it's murder. Okay? Point blank, period, end of discussion. It's not up for debate. You feel me? Period, point blank. Now, anyway, back to what I was originally speaking of. Now, the race thing. That's an ideal, it's a feeling, and it's a personal opinion, personal feeling, and something I have no control of. Neither one of us. I can't tell a person not to like him or her, she, whatsoever. I can't do that. It's not my place. You get what I'm trying to say? I mean, I personally think Chinese people are weird. Japanese, all of that. They're weird. They eat weird. Just a very odd, peculiar human beings. But that don't mean I actually passionately hate them or dislike them. I'm just saying I find them to be just very strange, should I say. But see, I have the right to say that. And people will say, oh, you're being racist. Call it what you wanna. I have the right to feel that way. That's my opinion. That's my prerogative. You can't do nothing about it. Now, I don't hate Chinese. I don't hate Asians. None whatsoever. Not at all. Especially people I don't know personally. I don't even know an entire Asian Japanese race. Come on now. So how can I hate a whole race? Come on now. That doesn't make any sense, right? Exactly. Y'all get what I'm saying. 2% of the Caucasian race of races has no effect on me whatsoever. You know why? Because they don't know me and I don't know them. And again, I can't make them for whatever they was taught or whoever install or brainwash them into thinking black people was this, black people was that, or whatever the case may be. That has nothing to do with me. Again, long as you don't put your motherfucking hands on me, as long as you don't come between me and my finances and my money, the roof over my head, and my way of being, I am good. I don't care what you like or dislike. Keep your distance 50 to 100 feet. And we good. You understand? I am good. You can hate me to your last breath. It really has no effect on my day-to-day life. Regardless. That's the way I feel. This is like, again, back to my point, what I was trying to make with me. I find Chinese and Asian peoples to be very odd and very weird. I have that right to say that. Now, I'm not saying... this is not something what you call that? It's not nothing I'm pushing. This is my personal opinion. This is how I feel. This is what I think. And people will be like, you don't know them. Of course I don't know them. Again, but you don't have no say-so of trying to make logic of how I feel. Because it's none of your business how I feel. It's not, let me put it like this. Someone said Trump is racist. Okay, well, you know what? I think Trump is just Trump. Trump is a man of, if it doesn't fit his life or it doesn't make him money, he don't give a fuck about it. So it doesn't matter what this man be. I mean, this man don't. This man, y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like, how he feel about me does not concern me. I have no problem, honestly, whatsoever. I have no problem with Trump. I really, really don't. I find him very hilarious. Comedian. Very funny, you know? You know why I do? Because it's like, wow. Such a strong personality to say what he want to say when he want to say it. Do what the fuck he want to do when he want to do it. You know? It takes balls to, you know what I'm saying, express yourself like he does. Now, a lot of people don't like him because you don't like what he say, you don't like what he stand for, you don't like what he believe in. But again, that's him. And I respect him for being that. Being the individual that he is. You understand? I cannot dictate this man's feelings. I can't tell him how to think. I don't want to tell him how to think. That's not right. I mean, who am I to restrict his freedom of speech? Who am I to tell him what to think and what not to think? I mean, come on now, y'all. Come on, let's be real. Come on now, let's be fair. No, we do not like Trump. None of us like Trump. I mean, I personally don't have no problem with him, but you know how that goes. But again, whatever that man feels is what he feels. I'm so tired of y'all saying that man racist. Get the fuck out of here. Where's your proof? Okay, where's the proof? And if you did have proof, what has he done to you personally? What has he done to your pockets, your finance? Has he stopped anything that you had going on? Has he tucking the food out of your mouth? What has he done to you personally? Anything else, you need to mind your business. Anything else, everything else does not concern you. He could feel the way he fucking wants to feel. Okay? If he don't like Mexicans, he don't like Mexicans. You can't do nothing about that. If he don't like black people, he don't like black people. What you gonna do about it? What's the end results? Tell me what y'all looking to accomplish by trying to bar him or censor him and tell him what he can or cannot say. Or can or cannot type, should I say. Let's be real. Come on, y'all. Come on. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. There's a lot of things people don't like. I don't like people. People don't like what I say. People don't like what I do. But again, as long as you don't put your motherfucking hands on me, I'm good. You can't do nothing about it. But mind your business. The business that pays you. You understand? Period, point blank. That's the way I see it. Live and let live. Live and let live. Leave people alone, okay? Leave these people alone. And the people that did all that stuff to us African Americans, you know, the whole hanging and all that other stuff that took place back in the day, those people are already dead. You know, their offspring perhaps was brainwashed to carry on the legacy of hate and racism and things of that nature. But again, they are 2%. You know, why should I be worrying about 2%? You know, like, do y'all get what I'm trying to say? Like, come on now. Come on now, let's stop this. You know, let's be the bigger people. Let's be the, as they say, let's be the change that we want to see. You know, and let's be the change that we seek. Let's be the change that we want to see in other people's. Let's be the bigger people. Let's be the bigger person. You know, I know a lot of people that don't like me. I know a lot of people that don't like what I say. They don't like what I write. They don't like what I type. They don't like my spirit. They don't like me. Whatever the case may be. Again, that's not my concern. It's not my concern. You get what I'm saying? It's not my concern, man. Again, I'm seeing all of this stuff on the news. They're trying to make us fight amongst each other. Like, come on, man. At the end of the day, we got to share the same space, same place. Let's get it together. Majority and most of us are too grown for the fuckery. Come on now. Come on, y'all. Let's set an example for the generation that's coming after us. You know? Let's stop all of this. Let's stop it. Stop it. Stop it. All of us are. Everybody has the same entangled destiny, and that is death. One thing is promised to all of us is death. So no one sits above nor higher than the other. Come on now, let's get ourselves together, man. Stop this. Stop this, man. Stop all of this. You know, the white man did that. The white man did that. You know, stop trying to tell a person what they can and cannot say. You know what? It brings me back to when they tried to get rid of Roseanne. When they said Roseanne was talking about the lady and called her whatever, said she resembled a monkey. Here we go again, jumping jumping to conclusions, taking everything and blowing it out of proportion. Honestly, the lady did look like a monkey. She looked like a monkey, and that's coming from an African American. That's coming from a black man with big lips that almost resemble a monkey myself. But again, she called it how she called it. She called it how she see it. Who are we to get all hot and bothered about this lady giving her perception, her opinion? Like, was it that serious to take this woman's show from her because she said someone who she was obviously had a disagreement with, someone she was beefing with, and basically had animosity towards, and perhaps vice versa? That has nothing to do with us. It was obviously them two grown women, grown ladies, grown female, adult females was going back and forth with each other. What they type amongst each other, all that messaging back and forth, whatever they was doing on Twitter, had nothing to do with us. You understand? Now y'all want to call Rosanna racist after all these years. This lady been saying all type of shit out her mouth, yet y'all want to call her out, calling her a racist. Really? And I feel that was a setup, if you ask me. I think that was a setup. Y'all know better than that. That lady look like a fucking monkey. That lady, whoever that lady is, I don't even find that lady important to even look up her name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. She looked like a fucking monkey or a chimpanzee. It wasn't like Roseanne was telling a lie. Come on now. Even I can see that. Again, you say things when you in the heat of the moment. You know, it is what it is. Let's just stop all the bullshit, though. I'm not going to cancel that lady because of, her personal situation she had going on with that woman, with that sad lady. That had nothing to do with me. Had nothing to do with us, honestly. Y'all try to make it like, oh, she that. Stop it. Stop it. Y'all should have canceled her a long time ago. She spoke against everything. She has been anti-everything. So, why now? Why y'all want to take her show from her now? What's the problem? It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm one of the people I'm going to speak on it. See what I mean? And a lot of people may not like me because y'all want me to go along and get along just to get along, or no. I'm the one that goes against the grain. I'm going to tell it how T.I. is. You understand? I'm going to give you facts, not fiction. You feel me? With a little bit of my opinion, which doesn't needs to be taken literal or serious. I'm just saying. If it does convict your heart, then, hey, let it sit in your soul and let it marinate. Take it and keep it pushing. Move on. It's not that serious, you don't, it's not really, it really isn't that serious. You can't tell a person how to think. It doesn't work that way. Who the fuck is you? You can't tell a person how to feel and what to believe in. Who the fuck is y'all? That's why I don't get it. I don't get it. Just like y'all got mad at Chrisette Michele for singing for Trump. Who the fuck is y'all to tell that grown woman how to and when to make money? Who the hell is y'all to tell her who not to perform for? Do y'all hear yourself? Because y'all don't like Trump? Because y'all don't like her doesn't mean she don't like him. I mean, do y'all hear yourself though? Do you hear? That's just like Raven-Symoné was saying she don't identify with the African American race, even though she's partially 50% African American, whatever the case may be. Y'all cancel her because she wasn't basically she wasn't what you want to call it. She wasn't portraying the stereotypical female, African American female, the black female, which is the loud, obnoxious, ghetto, rude, disrespectful, trifling, uneducated, illiterate. Need I say more? So y'all got mad at her because she said a certain name or the way you pronounce the name sounded ghetto. I mean, come on now. Come on now. Y'all too grown for that. Y'all know better than that. Y'all just want to star shit when it isn't nothing to star. You want to make something out of something when it isn't nothing. Come on now. Let's be real. Like, I'm that type of person, I don't follow trends. I don't follow people. I got my own mind. I can think for myself. I don't need for you to tell me how to feel. You don't have the right to tell me how to feel. You know what I'm saying? And you're damn sure ain't gonna tell me what to think and how to think. Over 18 past 21, baby. That shit dead. It's dead. It's irrelevant. You feel me? You have no say-so of my life. And telling me what to believe in and what I should believe in. Or shouldn't. You know, it doesn't work that way. Don't y'all get it? Do you? That's the thing. Me, I don't care about bumping into nobody else's life. I don't care. That's just like me not believing in gay marriage. I don't believe in gay marriage. Yet still, I engage in homosexuality activities. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you see how that kind of sound kind of hypocritical, but it really isn't. You know what I mean? That's my thought on it. No, I would never get married to another man. No, I would never find myself in a church. And I know I'm not going to get married because the preacher won't marry me. Guess what? Because the Bible that this pastor or this preacher is preaching from goes against what I'm doing in my personal life. Do you get what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense, y'all. And then I see people trying to get mad because a pastor or a preacher won't marry a gay couple. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Don't you see what I'm saying? The Bible that they're preaching from, the Bible that they're speaking from, speaks against homosexuality. So why are you trying to force these people to marry you? Why are you trying to force these people to do something that's against their religion and against their faith? You see what I'm saying? But see, people don't want to talk about that. You're trying to force them to do something, but you want them to accept you. See what I mean? That whole thing like Lil Mama talking about heterosexual rights. Hey, again, I consider myself to be gay, and I actually agree with her. We do a little too much bullying from the LGBT community. We do a little too much aggressiveness. We come off as too much, sometimes. You want to be accepted, you want to be liked, but you're doing too much. You're coming on a little bit too strong, People see you, they notice you. Most of you, yeah, of course they see you. A man trying to dress like a woman trying to dress like a man. They already see you. How about you respect yourself and love yourself? Be comfortable with the gender that you was created to be, regardless of your sexuality. See, people don't want to talk about that though. You can't expect other people, that goes again. You can't expect other people to believe what you believe in, to think the way you think. Some people don't see a man wanting to be a woman. If you're not born a woman, they're going to call you what you is. It's straight foolish. It's foolish, and you can't get mad at nobody else. That's how they feel. You want to get mad at them because they don't see you as a woman. You decided to change your gender, cut off your genitalia, etc., things of that nature. Now you want everybody to accept you for what you think you are or for what you want to see yourself as. It doesn't work that way, baby. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. That's like a grand scale of delusion. That's kind of like some Wanda Maximum shit. When she throw that illusion on a whole city. That doesn't make any sense. You get me? Y'all get what I'm saying? You can't make them people see you as a woman when you're really a man. You can't make them people see you as a man when you're really a woman. It doesn't work that way. How about you be happy for what you are? If you decided to and have the strength and have the balls to change your gender, switch up your gender, whatever the case may be, then so be it. Stand in your truth. Love you and do you. Don't worry about everybody else. Just love you and do you. You cannot make these people see you for what you see yourself as. That's why they say it doesn't matter what other people think of you. It's what you think of you. You get what I'm saying? Y'all, come on now. Let's be real. I just had to get that off my chest this morning. But anywho,